Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dr. Negaverse, and I'm back with another video. Okay, this might come to a surprise from you guys, but my skin isn't really that dark. Even though I do say nigga, yes, I do say nigga, my skin isn't really that dark. I've been trying to melanin max for quite a while now. I've been trying to melanin max, where I just increase my melanin because, you know, I'm for diversity, I'm for quality, inequality, or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm for inclusive environments, guys. I love that type of stuff. I just love diversity. I absolutely love progressive liberalism. It's my favorite thing. I just love progressive liberalism. I can't express it as much as I can right now, but I just love it. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is I'm a white male, right? I'm a white male. I don't know how else to say it. I'm a fucking white male. And ChaoticZ over here kind of called me out and shit. I don't know how to feel about that. I've watched your content for ever since the beginning. I love your animations. They're just so good. I love your animations. I love your commentary videos. They're the best thing ever. I don't know what to say now. You called me out. I just feel so hurt. I feel so offended. Okay, so notice how she said 3 categories: white, male, and incel. I am white, I'm a male, but am I an incel? Well, I've studied incel wiki, and I know about most of the general content. I know about the decile scale, I know about hypergamy, I know all that shit. Okay, because when I was watching the video, I didn't expect them to say that. It's just like, this is gold. I just had to make a video on this. I just felt like it was really important that I did. I did not expect them to call me out like that. I didn't expect them to call me out. Okay, yes, they were talking about Clay. I don't know anything about the ChaoticZ Clay drama. I know some general stuff about it. Yeah, okay, so basically Chaos over here and Clay were boyfriend and girlfriend or something. I don't think Clay is gay or something. I don't think Clay was gay. I didn't think Clay was I don't think Chaos was identifying as a trans male or whatever at the time. Maybe they were, but I don't know all the context. If they were, Clay is really gay for that. Anyway. Okay, actually I don't think he's gay though, because Chaos is a girl. Even if they were trans, they're still a girl. So I understand. I completely understand, because they aren't actually a guy. Clay, I understand you, bro. I understand you. I understand your motivation and your goal. I understand your struggle, dude. I understand. I understand the hustle. I understand the mission. I understand the mission. Okay, maybe I should hurry the fuck up. So basically they did break up. They broke up and stuff, and they had a nasty little confrontation and stuff. ChaoticZ wanted to make this all public and stuff. She wanted to get clout off of it and just expose their evil rapist boyfriend. I'm pretty sure this happened around a year ago or something. And Clay did make a response to this saying, "No, that didn't fucking happen. That didn't fucking happen at all. And you're making up shit." I'm pretty sure this has been going on for a fucking year, man. This has been an entire shit show. These dumb fucking idiots have been going back and forth for quite a while. To be honest, I think just Chaos is slandering Clay and stuff just for clout and whatnot. Yeah, I think this is just fucking slander. I think they're just, trying to incriminate him for fun. I think this is just a game for them. They're just trying to put him in jail for funnies. Also, how it ties back into my original point of Chaos not liking quote-unquote incel white males and stuff. That's the exact reason that, they're trying to do this to Clay, because ChaoticZ does not like white males. The reason for this being is that they're getting fucked by LeBron James. ChaoticZ basically cheated on Clay for 5 big black guys. Clay, I understand you. As a white male, I understand you, because that would fucking suck if that happened to me too. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I can understand why Clay got depressed and whatnot. I would be depressed too. I would be depressed as well. Dude, I can't believe LeBron James did that. I can't believe LeBron James did that. It's because of LeBron James this is happening. Fuck you, LeBron, for siding with the art commentary community. ChaoticZ cheated on Clay with LeBron James, and this is happening now. And ChaoticZ is doing something, like, really fucked up, where they're trying to get rid of Clay like this. They're trying to say, oh, put him in jail, that would be really funny. Okay, so maybe I should get to the quote-unquote rape allegations against Clay that ChaoticZ made up. I'm gonna get to that, like, right now. I'm gonna talk about it right now. Okay, so from my understanding, this happened because of one picture where it seemed that, like, ChaoticZ was in the photo and, proclaiming that Clay was standing over them or something, or, like, I don't know, just fucking standing over them. That was it. Like, we don't even know if this is Clay. We don't know if this is Clay or not. I'm pretty sure Clay said this wasn't him, and you can't really prove it was. I mean, Chaotic is just like, oh yeah, this is him. Yeah, this is him in the photo. This is definitely him. And it didn't look like anything was even happening. Secondhand, nothing was even happening. I mean, it looked like a normal-ass photo. It literally just looked like a normal-ass photo. And yet, they're saying it was rape. Like, dude, what? I didn't see a hand on your shoulder. I didn't see any of that. I didn't even see a single hand or even finger on your shoulder or your hair. I didn't see anything of that, and yet somehow it's this. Bro, just admit you're doing this for LeBron James and the other 5 NBA basketball players in your room. Yeah, so basically that just sums up everything about them. That basically sums up the drama that has been happening for a year. It's all because of LeBron James. Okay, anyways, with that out of the way, let's talk about ChaoticZ being trans and stuff. Let's talk about that. Okay, so they're basically a white female, but we're gonna pretend they're a white male. Because they basically say they're male, right? And then they say in this video, like, fuck white males. They're basically saying, like, fuck themselves. I mean, I would call this self-hate, but it isn't exactly self-hate because they aren't that thing, though. You think they would be a little more defensive if they were, like, actually a male, because why would they say that about themselves? Why would they call themselves out like that? They wouldn't. Well, actually, I would be pretty surprised, considering a lot of white males call themselves out like that. And, you know, they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do that at all. Personally, you shouldn't fuck yourself over like that, but that's my opinion. Yeah, okay, we're getting pretty off topic. ChaoticZ is a biological female. Like, it's gonna be extremely funny because then they're gonna say, oh, I'm a white male, so I can say that. I have a stance in this. Oh my fucking god, dude. No. Yeah, no, you don't. You aren't. Okay, speaking of which, why would you want to be a male? You wouldn't want to be a male. You would have to deal with the same allegations Clay is facing right now. You would be losing too, you wouldn't be winning. Absolutely nobody is going to side with you if you were a male. If you were actually a biological male, everyone would see you as the perpetrator. Okay, let's just say you and Clay switch genders. Everyone would see you as the perpetrator. If you were a biological male making these claims, people would call you creepy and obsessed and stupid. But, no, you're a female, which is exactly why people are siding with you. I'm not really saying it's a bad thing. You were kind of born that way. I can't really say anything about it. But, buddy, if you were making these allegations against Clay, if Clay was a girl and you were a boy, you wouldn't last. You would be getting called out. You would be called creepy, dumb, stupid, obsessed, stalking, etc. But whatever, man, you can just keep LARPing. I'm not saying don't stop LARPing. I'm not saying you can't LARP. You can keep LARPing. I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to give my opinion. You can keep LARPing, though. It's fine. Okay, I also want to talk about Lioconvoy, considering, ChaoticZ and Lioconvoy are waging war right now. The Senate has waged war against the Kumo universe, so this is concerning. This is really concerning. I'm concerned for everyone's safety. Kumo universe is being slaughtered by the Senate. Okay, but Lioconvoy said the correct pronouns. What does that mean? Lioconvoy is using ChaoticZ's correct pronouns. This is very surprising, but not really, actually. First off, Lioconvoy, you're a 40-year-old man from Texas, and you're giving a damn about this? Okay, I can understand you're sucking up to the ACC art commentary community, and you have to use the correct pronouns, or they're going to call you out on your transphobia. They're going to call you every name in the book. Racist, transphobe, homophobe, everything. But buddy, if you're friends with Gilded Pooh, maybe you should take some notes. Maybe you should take some notes if you're friends with Gilded Pooh, who's openly racist, transphobic, and all that other shit. Because buddy, what are you doing if you aren't taking notes from him? You could be doing that. You could be doing that, but you aren't. You're siding with these motherfuckers. You're siding with the progressive liberals of the ACC. That's weird. Isn't Texas a red state? Aren't you aren't you supposed to be a conservative? I mean, I would think you would be a conservative, but it seems like you're a liberal. You're dishonoring Texas. You should just move to Mexico or something, or South America at this point. If you're feeling really flamboyant and homosexual, you should also go to Canada. Okay, but enough of that. You're a 40-year-old man from Texas, and you are trying to use ChaoticZ's correct pronouns. You're validating them. Yeah, because I like how you're, attacking them, but you're also gonna, use their correct pronouns as well. You claim they're a pedophile, you claim they're a murderer and a pedophile, but you're gonna also use their correct pronouns, because God forbid transphobia. Yeah, because Lioconvoy wants to protect the kids. Well, I guess keep the kids in his basement, but he wants to, protect the kids. He wants to protect the kids. He's against that evil pedophile, ChaoticZ. Even though they're, half their age, they're still a pedophile for some reason. Lioconvoy isn't, though, even though he's, twice the age and, acts really fucking weird. But, yeah, there's nothing wrong here, dude. Yeah, but, Lioconvoy can't be a pedophile, even though, he plays with his fucking dolls or, questionably aged anime girl figurines. Bro, he plays with these fucking dolls, he plays with these fucking anime figurine girls, and somehow he's not a pedophile. Nigga hangs around people half his age, if not younger, but he's not a pedophile. Nigga has allegations, but he's still not a pedophile. You know what? Because, in fact, everybody who calls him a pedophile is actually a pedophile. Because let me explain. Because anyone who questions or argues with Lioconvoy is automatically a part of the UTTP. Every single person I don't like is a part of the UTTP because I said so. You think I'm gonna take you seriously when you're wearing a lion mask, looking at the camera with a serious face, waving a glass of orange juice around, pretending to be Chris Hansen. And you moral LARP with, the other ACC members. Bro, Lioconvoy is just so awesome. I love his content. I watch his streams every single day. I love Lioconvoy. ChaoticZ and Lioconvoy, best friends if not lovers. Okay, I should wrap up this video. It's long enough. It's already going on to 13 minutes or so. I should wrap this up. I should give it a conclusion. So basically, at the end of the day, I'm trying to say that ChaoticZ cheated on Clay with Endermen from Minecraft. Yeah, that's it. Have a good day, guys.
Like some big brolic black dude named fucking Raquise pulled a fucking bed sheet over the head of my head and just proceeded to skull fuck me! LeBron James!